Okay, everybody. Hello, guys. My name is Jahaan, and we're gonna do another coding tutorial. We're gonna do this in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, and we're gonna be creating sort of like a login thing, like if you enter a right username or password, it'll let you move along. Okay. So then, so basically, it's gonna be good for locks that you only want specific people to access. You can give them some usernames and passwords, then they can enter it. So, yeah, let's say for your web page you want to add a lock or something, then this video is right for you. So let's get started. So, yeah, this is a pretty bizarre thing. Yeah, here. So this is the HTML. And then this is the JavaScript. And then this is the CSS. So, let me show you something. This, okay? And we run it, it'll ask this. Log in to FireTech. You don't have to keep it FireTech. FireTech's my team. So we can type. So I created a lock in my, but I'm gonna create a lock in my website soon, and I'm gonna use this. Okay. Now I have a lot of people on my FireTech team, so I'll type Jahaan. Okay, that's the username, and then it'll say login was successful. And then if we type in something wrong, it says wrong username or password. And if we keep typing it wrong, if we type it wrong 3 times, that's incorrect password or username, you are now blocked. And look, there we go. And I can't type it. So, well, yeah. So, first, let's get this started. So, you can go to your, your text editor or your, thing that you're going to use to code. And what you're going to do is you're going to create a new file. Hold on, first let me just create a folder quickly. It's just going to take a short amount of time. You don't have to do this. I'm just going to make a folder. Final Technologies website. SRC. We're just going to... Whoops. What just happened? What just happened? Oopsies. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna pause this for. There we go. It's working. So, let me just continue sharing my screen. Okay, so I was here on. You don't have to do this. I'll just do this. So, oopsies. I got that wrong again. Okay, I'll just go back. Let me just quickly do something. CD. SRC. You don't have to do this. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Alright, I am in SRC, so you don't have to do this terminal commands. I'm just gonna make mkdir. I'm just gonna make a directory, and I'm gonna name it log in tutorial. Oops, you don't have to do this, just saying. Okay, there we go. Now what you have to do is you want to go. I hope you've used terminal before. If you haven't, then you can well, just go to your terminal, and you can, what you want to do is you want to go to your like file opener finder for me. So you will go to, and what you want to do is you want to type cd, and then we're going to go back to our file opener, and we're going to go to our your like directory that you're going to do it on. For me, it's going to be the login tutorial cd, and then you're going to put that. Okay, now we're in that directory. Now you're going to type touch. We're going to type login dot html, login dot css. There we go. Now we're gonna say open login dot html. Whoopsies, that was something on accident. Open login dot html. Oh, let me try this. Open login dot html with, let's try this, with let me just, and then you might want to do with, and then your like file opener like code. Oh, never mind. Okay, let me just open it from my finder. So go to my login tutorial. We'll open this with my file editor. My file like editor will be, which will be Visual Studio Code. And there we go. Okay. So basically what we want, let me just share this. I'll just share my login now. And then let me just, oof, never mind, no. Oh, never mind. Okay, what did I just do? Anyway, so let me just open. Hold on. Let me just quickly do something. File, new window, and I'm gonna do. Now let me share my new window. Yes, and I will just open folder, and I will open my login tutorial. You can just open like your file like your directory. So I have my login.html. So the first thing, hold on, let me just quickly do something. Sorry. So let me just do this. Okay, there we go. Now the first thing that you want to do is you want to type this, okay? And then what you want to do is you want to type this, okay? Now inside that we have a head tag. Let me just do this a quick way. Hold on. So basically, wait a sec. Okay, so wait a sec. Wait. Just pause my recording, and then there we go. Okay, here. Now first type this. You can pause the video and type this. Okay, now I assume you have typed this. So now now what you want to do is you want to type this login. Now that's the title of it, okay? That, like, let me show you. Good. Now, you see every website would have a title. You see like let's say my website. We'll go to my website for a second. Now you see now you see how over hold on. Oops. Anyway, so let me just clear everything. Anyway, you see how over here it says Jahaan's World? That's our title for the thing. So we're gonna keep the title as log in. Or no, wait a second. You can't see that because I didn't share. So anyway, the title is what will show up at the top, not the URL. Even above that on the tab name would be named login. You can name it whatever you want. Now what we're gonna do is just wait. I have an Emmet abbreviation because I'm on Visual Studio Code, so just do this. Yes. Now type this. And the type will be the CSS, so we'll say text slash CSS. And we'll change the href to login.cs. Oops. There we go. Now in your body tag, what you're gonna type is you're gonna type a div tag with the class of container. Okay, oops, whoops, hold on. Wait. Div dot contain. There we go. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna inside the class of container we're going to type div dot header, and there we go. Now basically what you're going to do is you're gonna type h1. Let me just gonna type an h1 tag. Hold on. And inside h1 tag you're gonna say login to, and then I'm just gonna say fire tech, but you can make it whatever you want. Login to YouTube, login to something, login to your web page. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put this up. There we go. Then we're gonna make a form. Okay. Form post. We won't have an action. Instead, we'll have our name equals login, and then our on submit is going to be equal to return what is it? Return validation form. Yes. And then that's gonna be that. We'll enter this. We'll do this. We're gonna this one make it. Let me just copy, okay, just to make it quick. Okay. So there we go. Oops. Yeah. Now this is gonna ask us for our username and password. If we run this, then you can see it's asking us for our project, and we can choose our thing. And then because we set our type to password, oops, I have to share. Right, I have to share my whole desktop. So you see, this is our thing. Now we have this, our username, which we can make any our username, because it's a username, it will automatically show this. And then over here, because we said type password, when we type anything, you'll like put it into the dot thing. It'll make dots out of it. Though it's really just like regular text. So we can basically just, okay, let me just close this. Now, so let me just share my, yes. Now, whenever I tell you to test it, just test it, okay? I can't share my thing anymore. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to type this, okay? And this time over here. Okay? You see this? Yes. Okay, you would. So, then let's start. Now, last what we want to do is we want to we want to make a script tag just for our JavaScript script. Okay? And there we go. We finished our HTML. Now, this might be a pretty short video, but honestly, did a pretty good amount of stuff, okay? Let me just finally show you my thing. Just finally show you my thing. Here, we have our login of FireTech. Now just think of it this way. If these three things for developing a website, these three coding languages, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, are basically part of a human body, HTML would be the bones of the body, okay? Now and then the CSS would be like the style, the clothes, the pants, like all of that. And then our JavaScript would be the brain. Right now, this is just a black and white image. Doesn't have any clothes on, I guess. And then it won't actually like have any logic to it. If we do this, we just do this. And we do this. And we click login, it won't even do anything. But we create the bones. So, in the next video, we can do, in the next video, what we can do is we can work on this, on the JavaScript. Then in the third video is CSS. So bye guys, I'll meet you in the next video.